everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this is Aloha, and I wanted to show you guys a very special swap. And this is my first ever junk journal swap that I'm doing, and it is between a very good friend of mine, Hiemstra. The unboxing that I made got deleted, and I was so sad and so very disappointed that my friend will not see the reaction, the initial reaction that I made filming. So I feel so bad, but she had made me feel so wonderful because, you know, things aren't as bad, and that's how she is. You know, she's such a good-hearted person and so understanding, and as you can see, very generous. We had just talked about a junk journal, but of course she did end up surprising me with a very precious vintage tin. I wanted to show you guys this wrapping paper that she wrapped these in, and she had wrapped it with this beautiful string along with the seal stamp that she made, and it was beautiful. So when I was actually opening the box, I was very nervous and already very excited, and I was squealing, I tell you, squealing and probably screaming when I opened the tin, which I opened first. So let me tell you about this tin. I've just started collecting vintage tins recently. Maud, this tin is so beautiful. I love it. I had to pause filming when I first saw this, and I couldn't believe that you took the time to make this me, and I think that was what I had appreciated when I saw everything. It's all me, and it was so lovely, and I was just so humbled that you could know the things that I love without even really meeting me in person, and that's the special part about it, and have this friendship. So guys, when I saw what was in the inside, I literally fell over my chair. I mean, screaming and just flabbergasted, and was just amazed and wowed. And I saw these first, and look at these guys. She made these, and she's a doll maker, and her sewing skills are just top-notch, and I love these. These are so cute. I wanted to tell you guys, one of the things that I was saying about in the video was I had messaged Maud, and I sent these emojis with, you know, the crying, they're bawling their eyes out crying, and then I told her, you know, how am I ever gonna do another unboxing? It's so hard for me. And then I left it at that, and then she replied back to me, but I didn't read the message until at the end of the evening, and she was like, oh gosh, did I have just upset you? And I said, and I tried to explain to her, no, actually, because it took me forever to get through the video without being so emotional. I was so emotional, and I was just crying my eyes out, and I didn't even realize I was gonna be feeling like that, but it was all caught on film, and I was actually a little bit embarrassed when I was telling her that, but again, I was a mess. I was all over the place. But I was playing with these buttons, and I opened one of them, and I looked at every single one of these buttons in this one, and I just loved them. And then when I saw these postcards, I just gasped, and I just went, oh my gosh, these are postcards, and these are lovely. And then I saw oh my gosh, this fabric napkin with the embroidery. It is so beautiful, and it's so awesome. And then I squealed and screamed, and I was like, oh my gosh. What? I don't have any napkins. I see junk journalers use these napkins for decoupage, and I fell over my chair, and I was like, oh my gosh, Maud, how did you know? How did you know? And I don't have anything like this, so thank you. These are so beautiful and so lovely. Just love the images on these napkins. And then of course I screamed, and I couldn't even, I didn't have the words, and I literally told her, you know, you have rendered me speechless. I was so surprised at this tin, and inside was even more amazing treasures. Again, I don't have anything like this. Thank you, Maud. I love these so much. And then I saw this box, and I'm thinking, what is it? And then I was pulling, and then there's this, you know, little instruction that says pull here, and I pulled, and then I thought, oh my goodness, I might have broken it. And then I was like, how, what is it? And then this thing popped, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Maud. These are amazing. I have to tell you a story. I don't have any stamps. And when we first did our swap, she gave me stamps, and was I ever so happy about them. And it was just a small handful, and then I couldn't for the life of me use them, because maybe one or two, and I couldn't use them because I was afraid I would run out. Then, you know, I'm not afraid to use stamps, because now I have a whole bunch in this little cute box. I don't know what this box is, but it's absolutely amazing. It's so gorgeous. And then I saw these. She posted these, and I forget what they're called. Bobbin. I don't know the terms of sewers, but I thought they were so lovely and so beautiful, and she used these as charms for her journals. And oh man, Maud, and I'm holding them in my hand, and it is so precious. So guys, how beautiful is this journal? It is so special. It is so beautiful. It's got this envelope, and she wrote a letter, and she actually talked about the story about the book. It all worked out, and I think that's the lesson here. When I told Maud yesterday, I was frantic. My video got deleted, and I said, oh my gosh, what have I done? So I don't know if anybody's ever done a video like this explaining the first video and onto the next video of being surprised. But anyway, I hope you guys all get me. Maud, this is a beautiful book. I opened it and I had to take a moment. I got really teary, and just I look at it, and I'm holding it physically. I have it here with me. She circles that country, Canada, and just very dear to me. Her sewing skills, amazing. Maud, her collaging, this is absolutely wonderful. I love this idea. And the photos, the vintage photos throughout this journal, it's amazing. I love Anne Frank, and she tried to get me something about Anne, and she tried to incorporate, you know, Holland and Amsterdam here. So I really appreciate that. She remembered, and that really touched me. I love these papers. It's gorgeous. It's her spray technique. And then she circled Holland Marsh, which is a Canadian town here, and that's where Riet migrated to. And then I was just gasping and screaming and just falling over my chair about these tickets. I mean, I tell you, Maud, these are so beautiful tickets. And then, oh my gosh, these tea cards, I tell you, are so beautiful. And the maps, and this is a map of Netherlands, and it's vintage, and her washi tape, guys. Wow. And this key charm. I love it. I love it so much. And the paper. And this clip. I've never seen anything like it, so thank you. This is so beautiful. It's so cute. Again, pictures around Amsterdam, I believe. Again, I love this idea. It's beautiful. Oh, and this is me. I love this. I would do something like this as well, Maud. The cute envelopes you put here throughout the journal is your signature. It's so cool. And your washi tapes are to die for. I don't even know how you get those. They're thick. I mean, they're and the original name of the book owner, I believe. This little girl's photo. And then again, I gasp, almost falling over my chair. And then I love these cards. I mean, oh my gosh. And the images on these are so absolutely gorgeous. And this is amazing. Again, her stamps, I love it. Pretty paper. And Edith Holden. Oh, and these cards are amazing. See, look at her washi tape, guys. It's so beautiful. And this paper, it's so soft. I don't know what it is. It feels like napkin slash fabric. I don't know. And then it golden marbling. And then this fancy die cut of the butterfly. You know, I have to tell you, I don't have any die cuts or die cut machine. I don't own anything like that, so something like that would be such a treat, guys. So this is a die cut, and I was just like gasping, and I was like, oh my gosh, how beautiful. And look at this, guys. Amazing paper. And then she made an envelope here, and then she wrote out journal goodies. And the beautiful paper. It's a beautiful picture. And this gorgeous paper, like it's vellum. It's absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I laughed when I saw this pin because I wear glasses, and I don't think she knows that, but I've been wearing glasses since I was, you know, grade school. And another journaling card. And look, guys, see? At this point, I was a mess, bawling my eyes out, and I'm like, Maud, however did you know? And these beautiful die cuts, and then this envelope, and then I read, let's have some tea, and then I said, you know what, Maud? Life is funny. You never know. I could be right now saying this, and then later on in the future, you just never know. We could possibly be doing that. So, you know, never know. And the stamp is gorgeous. Oh boy, I am just in love with this journal. I don't own any other junk journal, and this is so special. I would never forget this. I love it. I love everything. You can see, I can tell. And then this, I stared at this for a while, because this is something that I would also do myself. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. And then the goodies inside and the stamping. It's just, I am so jealous of her stamps. I love the tea stamps, and I love the tea cards. Check out her video on this journal, this flip through. She explains it a lot better than I can. Oh, and the photos. And then this, I fell in love with this page. It's so simple, but yet so, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. I want to do that. I want to keep doing something like that. And this tux with the tea cards. I mean, she spoiled me with the tea cards. Thank you, Maud. I don't have anything like that here. And the stamp. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yep, I want to start as soon as I can, but I have to load this video and then I could start writing in it. Lovely cards, journaling cards, and then her washi tape. Man, so awesome. Alright guys, I have been, I'm in awe at everything. This is amazing, Maud. I don't know what to say, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The effort and all the stuff you made for me and the things you considered to put in this tin, I'll never forget the generosity. You have the most generous, kindest heart, and I thank you for that. Thank you for understanding me yesterday when I was, trying to explain to you what happened. So grateful. Our friendship, I hope to continue, and whether we see each other in person or not, I have something, a piece of you here, and I've told you this story about these little guys, and I will be forever grateful for all the things you've sent me, for all the wonderful comments, for all the encouragement, and you've helped me in so many ways, and thank you. And you guys, thanks again. Thanks for watching. Please go check out her channel, Maud Hiemstra, on YouTube. Also on her IG, her name is Maud Hiemstra. I will link the information below my description. Wow, I'm actually saying that. That's so funny. I hear YouTubers say that all the time. Anyway, I'm laughing at myself inside. But again, Maud, I'll talk to you soon. So bye for now. Bye everybody.